from, I guess, the end of last year to now with Mike Rose?
I just think he's a little headier than he was. I think it's, formations, recognition, just fundamental, learning the defense still, that kind of thing. But I think he's made great progress. He's worked really hard at it in the offseason to pick up, on the little things.
How was Ryan Nance impressed you? Does he give you the ability, is he a multiple type of guy?
Yeah, he's done a good job. He gives us the same blessing as last year. He can go in and fill in for Mike, and give those guys can play the whole game and between the two of them. And, it really gives us some depth at Mike linebacker for sure.
Coach Campbell, I think both times he's brought up UNI's offense, he's brought up their playmakers, tight end,
Sure.
and then some of those receivers. What have you seen on film?
Well, the same. They're a veteran squad. The tight end's really an incredible player. The wideouts, are really skilled, really fast. And then, they're surrounded by a group of offensive linemen that have played a lot. And I told Coach, my big thing is they're just, you're playing against a veteran group, and we're going to have to play really well. Again, against those kind of guys. This is their, some of those guys were playing against us as we watched the film from a couple years ago. A couple of those guys were starting back then. So they're all back again, and we've got our work cut out for us for sure.
What goes into preparation for their quarterback? Just, no film on it from college, obviously, but you can have high school stuff.
Yeah, sure. We've studied as much as we can, and I think our blessing is, in practice, being able to see, a guy like Real every day, and in all the scrimmages and all those kind of things, and we play against those kind of guys. Brock is athletic and runs around. He's not a sitting duck, and so I think we've tried to study as much as we can, that's out there to study. Not much college stuff for sure, but I think again just the repetitions that we've been able to get against some of our own kind of guys, and again I think we see a lot of it in our conference. So specifically what he can or cannot do or what they'll do with him, you don't know. But we have seen that in our conference a little bit and in practice for sure.
Coach, what's your expectation for the second group in the defensive backfield? I think Coach Capone said he wanted to get to where some of those guys could play 15 to 20 snaps.
Yeah, I mean, if we're going to have some success, we have to be able to do that. We weren't able to do that a year ago, and some of that's still a work in progress and getting some guys to play, but we're further along for sure than we were a year ago at this time, with the depth back there.